Austro, Master Lee.
And Lulu.
All right. The irony of reacting to this is that we were literally just talking about Beavis and Butthead. I wasn't blown away, but I'm like, gosh, you never heard of them before? Like, that was like such an important part of my growing up years when I was in high school / college that you couldn't get away from these two. They were on MTV all the time, to the point where, like, are you ever going to show music videos or just show these two, like, goofing around and acting stupid? Then they become part of pop culture. You could buy their t-shirts, and then they had a movie. Like, they were everywhere. Yeah, they were that popular. They were that generation's MCU. Oh, maybe not that. Maybe not that widespread. So SNL finally does a Beavis and Butthead skin. Like, why now? I don't know. And why is it blowing up? It literally has almost 10 million views for Saturday Night Skits. I'm like, okay, we finally have to react to this. I don't know what it is about, but I need the nostalgia, and you need a lesson about why they're so cool.
Yes.
We did check out one video of them, which, you know, I can't seem to find that reaction. I don't know where it is. It disappeared. Did we actually react to them? I feel like we did, right? With them and Cher.
I think we did, yes.
We didn't delete it, right? And
how come you can't find it?
I don't know, baby. That was a good one. All right, let's check this out. By the way, want to hear some wicked wild stories about Vegas? You gotta check out my channel.
And if you want some hotness, check out my fantasy show.
Hotness.
Welcome to News Nation. I'm Bobby Moore. In tonight's live stream town hall, we'll discuss the potential power and pitfalls of the coming AI revolution. You won't want to miss this.
We just did a reaction to.
I'm joined by MIT Dean of Technology, Professor Norman Hemming.
Thank you, Bobby.
Well,
So serious.
let's get into it. Professor, you've been very outspoken about the threat AI poses. Can you explain your stance to the average
It's Ryan
American?
Gosling.
I'm sorry, what?
Can you explain your stance on AI to the average American?
Certainly. To be clear, I'm not anti-AI. I just Beavis I believe AI needs to be properly regulated. I'm sorry.
Professor, is there a problem?
Yeah. There's a gentleman in your audience who looks strikingly similar to Beavis from the cartoon Beavis and Butthead. It's just a little distracting.
I'm not familiar with that cartoon, but would it
He's
help
looking
if
around
he
like,
I know.
who is he talking
What the heck?
Yeah, that might be a good idea. It's the gentleman in the blue shirt and blonde pompadour.
Sir, do you mind moving?
I'm sorry? Me? You're talking about me? I have no idea what's going on. I'm sorry. What?
Yes, can you move the seats?
Okay, sure. I'm sorry. I've never heard of that cartoon character. So.
And you really never watched Beavis and Butthead when you were a teenager?
No, I was pretty, so I was going to parties and hooking up. Now, Professor, if AI is left unregulated, what is your worst case scenario?
Well, in simplest terms, it becomes so intelligent that it deems humans unnecessary and kills us all.
But if human beings created the AI,
Oh my God.
can't we just program it to not do that?
It really looks like
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
What? I think that's a valid question.
No. Now there's a gentleman behind you that looks like Butthead.
Professor, just because our audience members aren't as informed on the issue as you doesn't make them buttheads.
Butthead from the cartoon. He's Beavis' friend.
I'd really like to move on and discuss AI, so would you like him to move?
Yes, thank you. The man with the gray shirt and exposed gums.
Sir?
He's like, what? Me?
Oh my God!
Kindly move seats.
She's talking to you. Oh, I'm sorry, me? I am so sorry. I'm confused. I'm just here to learn about AI. But
How does he keep his gums up the whole time?
We got a viewer question from X. At Danwich980 asks, does Cornholio need TP for his bundle?
No, see, that's just somebody trolling. That's a reference to the cartoon. Cornholio with Beavis' alter ego. He eat the sugar and become Cornholio.
Yeah, I see. Let's move on to our audience questions, starting with Patricia Faulkner.
Yes, right here.
You put them right next to each other. Look, they even sitting like they do on the show. You two really don't know that you look like Beavis and Butthead.
I've heard rumblings that I look like someone from TV, but it's just, maybe it's this Beavis person, I don't know. I don't watch much television. I have an incredibly busy life.
yeah, I'm very busy too. And this is honestly the first time I've ever heard that I look like this butthead person. So.
Oh boy, for those just tuning in, this is News Nation, not the Cartoon Network.
They laugh like them too. You hear that?
Miss Faulkner, go ahead.
Yes, Professor. I'm a speech therapist and I use AI software every day.
Yeah, whatever. How long y'all been friends?
I don't know this gentleman.
You don't know each other?
No. Hi, I'm Dean. I'm Dean.
Chef, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break. After, we'll speak with some gentlemen from Texas who lost their jobs to AI. I'm sure they have lots to say.
Damn it, Mommy.
Are they all characters too?
You don't know that cartoon?
No.
That's another cartoon that was on. It's a couple years later.
Oh.
King of the Hill. Oh, man.
Oh my god.
That was so dumb.
They really copied the whole.
I think it's so funny because everyone couldn't hold it together. Like, nobody could keep a straight face.
Yeah, they're so relatable. Oh my god.
Oh, they did look exactly like them, though.
I have a feeling that they were not exposed until they
so that's what I don't get, because they're supposed to rehearse. Like, before the live show, they actually do a rehearsal.
Right?
And so they kind of know, like, which skits. They actually have a bunch of skits, right? And they kind of do it in front of test audience to see which ones people laugh at. So for this one to get through, it means that they must have seen it.
Right.
So
her reaction when she turned around.
It's like the first time. Maybe they weren't in makeup the first time, right? They're only just acting it out type of thing. Could be. Could be.
Because then you can't laugh anymore, or it's fake.
The spontaneity is gone. Well, no, this kind of scenario, you don't want them to laugh. When they do it, sometimes I do think it's funny. But the whole thing is that, like, Lauren, the producer, he hates it when the actors laugh because they need to be professional. They need to make people laugh. So the minute you laugh, you ruin the skit because a lot of people can't go on sometimes. And in fact, the one person who I remember back in the day who would always break character, who always end up laughing. You can tell that he was like Lauren's favorite, right? Like teacher's pet kind of thing, was Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon could not keep a straight face through any freaking skit. He would always break down. Half the time it is pretty funny, but at some point you're like, come on now. All your skits are like this? You can't keep a straight face through one?
That would be me.
Or then you wouldn't be invited to the show.
Exactly.
He's a pro.
I don't think I'll be able to hold it, I swear. Or until I really have to practice so many times so that I can control it.
Practice.
You know? Oh my god.
Oh my god, that was way too funny. That was good.